Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another DC Dual Force video. Today we are going to be playing a Wonder Woman and Black Adam deck. One thing I've noticed about this game is not a whole lot of people run Black Adam, and I just think that's because he's a hard leader to use. He takes 10 turns to charge, and the only way that you can cheat that is by playing cards that have 5 or more power. Well, I think today we built a deck that's going to be able to do that just right, where we can actually use him in a reasonable time, and then we get to use Wonder Woman to help keep the creatures that we are using nice and tough. Honestly, I think this deck is going to be super strong, and if you guys think so as well, the deck code will be in the description for you guys to copy. We were also able to hit gold, finally, so now we can hopefully, maybe in the next 9 days, be able to move up to platinum, and we might be able to finish off there. So with all that, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's jump right into the games. Alright guys, our first matchup is going to be against a Lex Luthor and Poison Ivy deck. So a mono purple. I don't think we've seen a mono purple yet, so this will definitely be an interesting battle, and we only have 2 bronze to start, so definitely interesting. I guess we see who goes first. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be him. That works. He's gonna start with a hidden. I could just buff with Wonder Woman. There's my second steal, or play Crypto. I think let's play Crypto and give Wonder Woman shield. We can kind of save our Steve for maybe a better use, or we could double use Wonder Woman potentially. I just think we might get better value out of him later. He's gonna play Brick. It's gonna be a little hard. I don't know that I have a way of just doing 4 damage. There's a gold card, one I definitely don't need. But I can buff and use her. Give recruits in your hand +1/+1. I'm going to kill him. I'll kill Brick now, just so he's not a threat on the board. I don't want to have to deal with him. Next turn I can hopefully either trade or, hopefully I can trade with his Savage Vines and then replace with my steel. So we'll see. I need to draw more of my bronze. Like, I've got a lot of top end right now, but not enough of my bottom end. Alright, so there's the Savage Vines. That's a new effect, having the flower pop out. I like seeing that. And he's going to give a friendly recruit +4/+4 and then sacrifice. So he's going to kill Steve. That's fine, I guess. It dies next turn anyways. And now I don't get to play anything regardless, even if I draw my bronze, which I did. That should be fine. I can still play Steel. And I can get rid of Mercy. And now he's got to deal with a 6/7. And I guess I could trade with Crypto. Yeah. Just takes 1 more damage off. Next turn I get two silvers. So this is dead, which is exactly what he wanted. So he can buff his cards. He has to trade, and he can't use Lex this turn. So I think we're in a decent position. He's got his own grid. And that's all he's going to play for turn, interesting enough. We have Bane. So this is going to be a little dangerous, because I think what we should do... No, he's got Lex next turn. So instead of playing Bane, I want him to use Lex. So what we'll do is we'll play the Calling. That'll delete both of his creatures. We could play our other Steel. And now we can go after Poison Ivy so we can stop those Savage Vines. Now he uses Lex on one of my 2 guards, and then I get to play Bane. That's the better move. And whatever creature he hopefully protects, well, if he does, then I can use Darkseid next turn. I think I want to start breaking Lex's back, though. He might just keep saving it. He might not think that two steals is enough to waste on. Could blow up the backspace, but it's really not worth it. Alright, we did get him to use Lex. So I could just use Darkside. Oh, he's going to kill his own card. Interesting. He wants to draw 2 cards. Makes the most sense. So that way he's got plenty of cards to try to play with. He's going to play his own Lex. So Darkside definitely has to kill that. That's going to go with Darkside. And he still has Bane, or not Bane, but Lex, his actual leader. So I can't play my Bane just yet. Sinestro is also a really good card, but I think we'll hold on to him for a minute. We need to get Darkside out, pay his cost, and get rid of that. I do 11, 14 damage this turn, and he concedes. He didn't like that. So that was a pretty straightforward game. Alright guys, this next matchup is going to be against Aquaman and Hal Jordan. So we've got a green and red. I don't need 3 silvers to start. Steve Trevor's is always a good. There's 2 heavy cards again. I guess I'll take them. I go first. Hugo's really not worth it. So I guess I'll play Steve, and we'll charge up Wonder Woman so I can use her next turn. And then both of his leaders go off at the same time. I think, honestly, I'd rather shut down Aquaman just because I don't want him to get that sea creature. Like, that's just too much. So, maybe he's got Energy Blast in his hand? Alright, he's going to play the Ring Chooses. He's going to look for a lantern. We'll see what kind of lantern he picked later, I'm sure. It'll be nice and fat. Unless it's the free one. He might just get a free one and then play it. And it's buffed. I think it's like a 3/4 if you buff it. Well, that definitely helps. So I can play Hugo, shut down Aquaman, and I can play Superman Robot. And then I can buff. And we need to get rid of Aquaman as fast as possible. Cannot be having it. I would play the Culling, but it would literally destroy my board. So I need a better silver card. I am way down bad with my cards. Alright, so he did an Energy Blast. It's finally going to get rid of that Steve, which we figured. And he's got a Minotaur to replace. So at this point I could just swing straight into my Hal. His Hal. And then blow up the entire board. You know, honestly, I think I'm just going to play Bane, because he's got the Minotaur and he's got Hal next turn. So, unless he's holding his second Energy Blast, like, there's no way he can get to Bane, I don't think. So, I'm just going to do this, knock down Hal a little bit, and pass turn, since that's really all I've got. And now let's see what he decides to do. That was silver 1 for me. So I could play the Culling, deal 5 damage to an enemy. Okay. But he still has to get through, and we got him to waste that. So now he can't play that on a Darkside or something and then go to face and kill him. Alright, he's going to play his own Steve. He's going to boost up his Aquaman, so our attempts have been futile. Can't quite get him up. He did get the Narwhal. So that's good for him, I guess. I'm going to have to kill it with, like, Hugo. And he's going to play a Favor of the Gods. So I could just kill the board. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Wonder Woman can, but I would have to eat 7. No, but I could put shield. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. We're just going to have to restart here.
May the gods grant us their favor.
So Wonder Woman gets buffed. We're going to swing, kill that. We don't eat any of that damage. And unfortunately, we lose Crypto. But it's just the way it's going to be. And now we fully restart. So next turn, you know, he's got cards. I don't. But I do have Darkside in hand. So whatever fatty he decides to try to lay down is dead to Darkside. There you go. Don't have to waste the mana. Good stuff. That's his turn. And it dies. There's Prometheus. That'll be kind of helpful. We'll put Darkseid, I guess, in front of Wonder Woman, so hopefully we can buff. There goes your Kilowog. Get rid of that. We don't need that stuff anymore. And now he can't protect Hal ever again. I don't assume he has a way to answer my Darkseid. Like, he's got to play Energy Blast, but that doesn't even kill it. And you'd have to have, like, Liberty Bell or something with a nice big speed. So he doesn't have Man-Bat or Whack-A-Man or anything like that. There you go. No, it doesn't kill, though. If he decides to pay the cost. He's thinking about it. He could pay the cost and put me in 1 hit point, but then I kill it anyways. He is. Oh, he does 8 to him? That's crazy. That is crazy. Lobo. Lobo's a real card. So I guess we'll lay down... Well, I want to kill him first. So that way Lobo picks one of the leaders. Alright. So that's going to for sure die. Now he has to swing into Prometheus as well. And then Lobo picks one of the leaders. It's going to be Hal Jordan. And now we start going for Hal. We're really 1 card away. Like, Black Adam's going to be able to go active next turn if I draw anything remotely with 5 power. So I hope he's ready, because if I get to activate Black Adam, I'm going to start eliminating people. So he gets his Aquaman, and it's not the Seahorse, which is really the only sea creature I care about. He's going to pop both of his leaders. He's got 4 and 3. Both of them have to swing into Prometheus, as far as I'm aware, unless he's got a card that changes that. He's got Simon. Does he pay the mana with Simon? He will. So I think Simon gives health. Yeah, so he just gave another Lantern 4 health. I assume he plays the Lantern. Yeah, chip. Huge. But he swung into both. So please, please give me a card with 5 attack. Oh my god. That could have been the naughtiest card. So I get to kill him for free. Oh! I completely misplayed, but it doesn't matter. He retreats. I should have swung with Darkseid first, then Lobo, so I could have drawn the 2 free cards, because that would have been way more ridiculous. But that was a misplay, although it didn't matter. Well, there you guys have it. We got 2 wins today, and we got to move our rank down just a little bit further. We managed to be able to get both of our opponents to retreat, which I think is a really good thing. Like I said at the beginning, the whole point of this deck was to have those nice big fat creatures, and then eventually Black Adam gets to go off and ruin their game for the opponents. If you guys also thought this deck was strong, let me know down in the comments, and make sure to copy the deck code from the description. Let's see if by the end of the week we can maybe hit platinum. And with all that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.